gonna make this brief. Anybody who don't know me should know me now. My name is Maine, and I'm the founder of Outlaw Tribe, pretty much. So you have it here. Okay, now anybody who already know me, then they know that recently I have started to get more and more involved in crypto for multiple reasons. Obviously, the financial gains that is possible to be made with either a variance of luck or resourcefulness or a combination of other things is multiple ways to be profitable in cryptocurrency. And personally, the route that I'm taking is mining, and I've set out on a journey to hit a Bitcoin block, and get cemented inside of the blockchain of Bitcoin. I already been making shorts about it. I might link some of the shorts down below this video, but you know, this video is just about to be another string of my clips and more information about cryptocurrency mining pools and my website SuperMinerBrothers, which you could go to and create a pool. You can message me there as an admin, or you could just, you know, message me on any other social media. But yeah, that's what's going on. So the rest of this video, show you some crypto information after this, a couple graphic images, talk a little bit about me more again, and mining pools and stuff. And I'm gonna show you some equipment you're gonna need if you want to start a mining pool and become profitable easily just by getting people to mine with you in that pool. SuperMinerBrothers.com is going to handle all the payments and stuff like that, any verifications and whatnot. SuperMinerBrothers, and then the rest of it's just going to be clips of, you know, just throughout the weeks, from the time of the clips I made from my last clip collage I put up on this page, Maine EDU. So, you know, a big part of who I am, what I do, and everything like that, my overall just character, essence, and my place in the universe, you know, I facilitate the flow of energy, rather it be how interactions flow, or rather it be money, how money is made, or it be the flow of goods, or people getting what they need. And I tend to benefit off my my connections with the higher things in this realm. So with that, obviously, being that I turn my eye to crypto, I'm gonna find a place where I fit. I always find a place where I fit. My whole history of being on every social media always is me fulfilling something and making something shake, making traffic, people's attention, interactions, all that flow. So with cryptocurrency, the way I'm gonna do that is being that central hub of the mining pools, pretty much. So these devices I'm about to show you is devices that you can use on a cheaper end to pretty much get in with me and own a cryptocurrency pool. If you own a pool, you don't have to mine. You can just get a percent of what the pool mine, because you're the one who keeping the node alive, which is making it possible for all of these people to gather around together and mine cryptocurrency with you, or just mine off your node if you don't want to mine, you know. So there's that, you know. You can always just start a mining pool over at SuperMinerBrothers.com. It's not hard to think about. It's not even, you know. But anyway, all these devices, depending on your budget and the way you want to run things, the performance you're looking for, the scale of your operation and whatnot, these is the devices. And most of these devices, the large majority of them, all the devices I'm going to show you, every last one of them can handle at least 3,000 miners simultaneously, no matter how powerful the miner is. That's the minimum. The more cores, the more miners, obviously, and it scales. So, yeah, a good starting point would be like 4 cores and an SSD. It could be an external SSD, externals USB connected, NVMe, PCIe, SATA, just a standard, just a solid state, no matter how you connect it by. And if you connect it by USB, it gotta be USB 3.0 or better. So yeah. Got my amp miner, power supply. Pretty soon right here, it's gonna be a bare metal server. And everything on the bottom shelf is gonna move to this shelf. Of course, right here, you got my little terminal set up. Mini PC is gone. Gave it to my little brother. He got to get his own monitor because I'm keeping this one, mouse and keyboard. And you know, since I had to upgrade, I just gave him that one. Right here, I got a copy of Ubuntu 24.4, 24.04. And any piece of bare metal I get, I'm undecided. It might be a laptop with some storage, or it might just be a enterprise level, you know, tower. Might just get a rack and a little cheap rack server, throw some HHDs in it or some SDDs or SSDs. But whatever it might be, I got a copy of Ubuntu that I can flash on it. So yeah.
So how do you use this?
I'm gonna show you how to set it up. I'm gonna let you run it, but if it hit, you gotta give me half. What a nice day. It's the 13th. Nice little late start on the day. As you know, it's okay, the good vibes of the day. Couple cold summers and some hot winters, and you ain't seen nothing on it yet, cause you probably just a beginner. A nigga like me always playing smart, I gotta beat the system. I just came up with a whole new finesse, I need me a Vic. I just seen the chopsticks on the shelf, now I gotta get them. I might just go and get a bag, being a car flipper, or just get a bag, being a car flipper. You on the highway and crash, you buy a Cybertruck from Hitler. I was gonna buy a printer and become a counterfeiter. I tell her hoe slow down so she could control her liquor. If she drunk and it's the first time, I ain't gonna try to hit her. And these days I'm a real nigga and a well-wisher. I'm finna burn the whole earth down and have a cataclysm. I'm always going to the fucking max, I practice Maximilian. A nigga like me always way up like the Maximilian. Always got a question for me, I tell him Maximilian. Stick with a Swifty and the dog?
Yes.
And you gonna be selling dogs or something?
Yeah, when he turns a year. See, cause right now this nigga's on 10 weeks.
Hey, come back out.
2 months.
2 months.
About 2 months.
Sunday. Nigga been doing some real busy shit. Got the kit. Nigga been putting in some hard work. Probably finna end up rolling up, you feel me? You know I keep looking for my open pack of blunts. Probably about to roll up. And jump in the shower and shit, you feel me? And cool it for the rest of the day. Cause that's what my days consist of, a whole lot of cooling. Bust it down to the guts, stuff it, get stoned. So as you can see, I'm just right here with my little setup. I done moved my my amp miner and the power supply from the bottom shelf up to the top. Still got my terminal set up. And I'm obviously looking at, no doubt about it, I'm gonna end up getting a node so I could host my own pool on my website. I'm giving everybody the chance, you know, if they can set their own pool. I'm giving everybody a fair shot. That's who I am. So, as a founder of Outlaw Tribe, is weird as it might sound, you know, it's about justice, rightfulness, righteousness, stuff like that. You know, just because it say outlaw don't mean we breaking the law to injure people. The government is intrusive. There's a thing called tyranny. The word exists and it has a definition, and it existed prior to my existence. So anyway, Shakespeare was working for this news press. The book is called Mastery. That's what I want to talk about. Shakespeare was Shakespeare? It was Da Vinci. He worked for this paper press, newspaper, in medieval times when he existed. So pretty much he wasn't an alcoholic. So his colleagues that he worked with, his co-workers and stuff, they was alcoholics. And they used to do this contribution to this bucket, this little thing where they just all put money in and just buy liquor. Instead of each person individually buying liquor on their own and getting drunk, they just wanted to force the whole staff of the workplace to invest in a little liquor drinking addiction. So he started saying no. Issues and typos his job started being put at risk by people sabotaging him at the job, typos and whatnot. So he started contributing, and then boom, the typos go away. Fast forward, I don't know if this is me mixing up stories in the book, but fast forward, they try to get him to train this random person after he been having issues with people at the job because they don't have the same mindset he got, being that he's Da Vinci and whatnot, with his own people. You know, he was among his own people. So they didn't really bubble with him like that. So they tried to get him to train his replacement. So again, this book is called Mastery. He started paying just to back them off. It wasn't because he was saying, oh, I'm so weak against them, I'm gonna go ahead and start. No, he was like, I'm just back them off. And then boom, he ended up later on down the line, he peeped the finesse. He like, y'all was having problems with me, now y'all want me to train this dude. He did not fully train him. And he set up his own printing company, his own little newspaper company. And he was so good at writing, he's kept all of his special tactics and ended up bypassing his former employer. So it was a whole finesse mastery. Like, he had to do to them what they was gonna do to him, or else he was just gonna get the short end of the stick. You know, and that's one thing I had to learn, being such a noble character as my natural vibration. I have to learn, you have to be affected. You have to deal with the vibrations of the low vibrations around you. So, you know, being that I'm naturally a high vibrational character, I had to understand that my high vibrational ways is not going to be a consistent theme across my lifestyle, across my lifespan, when I'm dealing with such low vibrational beings. And that's pretty much that. That's what Mastery taught me. And it's not one story in Mastery where you're not going to walk away with something that's an epiphany. It's like you already knew it, but Mastery just had to lay it on you. You just had to hear it. You just had to read it. Just had to get a consensus. Didn't even have to be unanimous. Be 2/3 of yourself saying, you know, this is probably what I need to start preparing to deal with and stuff like that. So anyway, it's your main man, Main, founder of Outlaw Tribe. You know, I'm on main EDU channel right now. So it's fucking, let's live cool, you know?
Here we go!